I just had to get this off my chest real quick. But this man right here is a Hall of Fame villain with too much damn aura. I have never been this hooked to a villain as much as I am to him. This is Seong-je, aka the greatest psycho villain in Korean history. He's the head of the Gunghak High School and is a part of the Union. More specifically, the right-hand man of Byuk-jin. This is the type of villain that does it for the love of the game. He'll beat you up and then be like, damn, this is boring. Just mentioning his name sends shivers down people's spine just because of how much of a demon this guy is. It's like you gotta take a shower after feeling his aura because it's just that sinister. First scene we see of this man, he's bashing someone's head in while playing League of Legends. Hyo came in there talking about how he needs a week to get more cell phones for the organization. Now as a gamer, when you're locked in, nothing around you matters. Not hunger, not the noise in the background, not even taking the chicken out of the freezer for your mother. So imagine Seong's reaction when one of his lackeys comes in and tells him that he doesn't have his payment, but he's interrupting a raid. I'll tell you one thing, if it wasn't for those random gamers talking crap, he might have got what Big Boy got. But he forgot that real life trash talk is a lot different than online trash talk, because knowing how much of a demon Seong is, he would have got the same result regardless. Seong walks up to him and is like, let me show you a magic trick. I'm gonna make a 5'10", 250-pound Korean disappear in the blink of an eye. Mans actually did it. Slammed his head on the desk multiple times and then looked at his friend like, I wish you would. Oh, hell no! But hold on a second. Do you see what this man is wearing right now? This man is wearing the legendary green tracksuit that Gohan had on before getting cooked. So even if he did decide to fight Seong, Buddy would have been hitting the Yamcha pose before the screen faded to black. This man was so high off the adrenaline that he forgot the entire conversation he had with Hyo. Look at his eyes right now, and you can tell right off the jump that this nigga is crazy. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot his character after this scene, but boy, did he make me look like a fool later on, because in episode 3, that's when he really caught my attention. You see, Seong became friends with Baku, aka the All Might of this show, but Baku has a past that he wants to leave behind. Where does Seong fit into this? Well, you see, allegedly, Baku beats the brakes off of him and the other leaders of the Union with no difficulty, and now they want him to join. But you see, his school is full of real ones, and as long as Baku is the main man at their school, no one's backing down. Seong goes to the bathroom to clean himself up, and that's when the demon himself appears. Bro's just casually sitting on the floor aura forming. My man looks like he should be playing for the Phoenix Suns, looking like the Korean Steve Nash. But I can't lie though, he clean as hell. Seeing him just casually sitting in the bathroom texting on his phone lets me know that the bathrooms in other countries must be cleaner than the ones in America, because no sane human being will sit in a public restroom without the risk of catching a disease. But then again, Seong is far from sane. He takes a picture of Seong so that he can create a dating profile for him and gives him a warning to stay away from Baku because people always get hurt when they're friends with Baku. He tells Seong that he has the eyes of someone bitch made.
I beg your pardon?
And that is far from true, because that man went on the greatest revenge run since Kill Bill. After hearing this, Seong had to remind himself that even though I'm keeping a low profile, I ain't no bitch. He asked him, bro, do you know who I am? If not, I can give you a quick lesson. And the way this man Seong raises his head lets me know that nobody on this God-given earth has talked to him like that. Bro was like, who the hell is this dude and why does he think he's the main character? Spoiler alert, he actually is the main character. This is where the real fun begins, because he knew if word got back that some scrawny little kid G-checked him in the bathroom, then his rep was going to lose 1,000 points of aura. So he did what any demon would do and started fighting. But Seong is a member of the League Nation and can hold his own. Seong fell in love instantly because he could not stop smiling. Man's just going around seeking thrills and beating the hell out of people. Once he saw that Seong was about to bash his head in with the flower pot, he wanted no smoke. But this time would come. Now this is where my love and hate relationship started with him, because he laughed in Baku's face and then visited Suho's hospital room.
What?
One thing Seong don't play about, and that's Suho. And he should be thankful that he doesn't have a gun, because he would have shot him right there on principle. He terrorized Gotak and then would start aura farming with a cigarette. I haven't seen someone make smoking look so cool since Robert De Niro in Goodfellas. But when he finally ran the ones with Seong, it was absolute cinema. These two, in my opinion, are the equivalent of Batman and Joker. One does it for the thrills, and the other does it out of necessity. After hearing that Gotak and Juntao were getting beat up by this menace, he had no choice but to save them. Pulled up on the rooftop and was like, I know that ain't who I think it is. This was looking like Jotaro versus Dio. I can't beat the shit out of you without getting closer. My boy pulled the pin out with the quickness, and Seong was dodging with the quickness. Now, we've only seen these two dodge each other's attacks, so it was only a matter of time before someone connected with their attack. Who do you think will land the first strike? Seong or Seong-je? If you answer Seong, then you must have watched the Earth 2 version of it. Seong-je grabbed his hand and was like, damn, bruh, you was really about to stab me over a picture.
I don't give a fuck!
He takes the pin away, punches him, and throws it off the roof. If this was Final Destination, that pin would have did magic tricks and somehow landed on somebody's head and killed him. Then had the nerve to call him a wimp. Well, I hate to break it to you, but this ain't Diary of a Wimpy Kid. This is Diary of an Intellectual Crash Out. Seong with a pen is like John Wick with a pencil or a pistol. It's straight dangerous. But my boy is an environmentalist, so everything is lethal in his hands. Seong-je starts wailing on this man, and judging from Seong's face, it was intentional. Right hook, right hook, right hook, right hook. Seong had him looking like Apollo Creed when he fought Drago. If he dies, he dies. Seong gets knocked down, and what does he see? A pot full of dirt. Which was low-key foreshadowed because he did ask him, were you going to bash my head in with that pot? But lucky for him, he got his opportunity. Grab that pot and hit him with it, and all you can see is a cloud of dirt and an epic slow motion moment. Seong was in his head like, damn, it's about time I got a badass slow motion shot. Too bad I had to eat a 4-piece with no beverage just to get it. Damn, that was a lot of dirt. I can't see shit. How the hell I got 20/20 vision and can't see nothing? Let's not worry about that right now. Let's focus on him. Alright, what should I do? Should I give him a 4-piece as well? Nah, he just blocking and I'll be on the ground with Juntao. Should I bash him with another pot? Because it's like 3 more over there. Nah, I'll save those as backups. I gotta make it back to Sudo. Think, Suhon, think. Ooh, I got it. They ain't ready for this one. Seong grabs Seong-je's glasses and breaks the temple and uses it to stab his foot. Yeah, this man needs to be banned because he's basically the Korean MacGyver at this point, just turning everything around him into a weapon. Shion is holding on for dear life as Seong-je is kicking this man non-stop. Man's grip is tighter than a 304 trying to trap you. Meanwhile, Shion is stabbing it deeper and deeper into his foot, which causes him to collapse. Everybody in the background's like, damn, is he actually getting his ass beat right now? Shion pulls the temple out of his foot and is getting ready to stab him, potentially to kill him, but we'll never know. Seong-je has the biggest smile on his face and is like, that's what I like to see.
You's a freaky ass nigga!
This man is a certified lunatic, just like the Joker, just smiling while getting his ass beat. The character never smiles throughout the whole show, but when he's with Shi-young, this man smiles every time. It's like they're lovers in a different dimension or something, but whatever. They get back on their feet, and Seong-je is just walking him down, punching the hell out of his kidneys. Shion steps on his foot, and that resulted in him catching a knee and a right hook. Oh! My boy was dazed and confused, and that allowed Seong-je to give us a comedic moment. Noticing how rocked Shion is, he sticks his hand in front of his face and is like, hey, and gives him a mean hook. This man said hey like he was Fat Albert or something. Shion is getting punch after punch, but all those punches gives him the opportunity to wrap his jacket over his head. In my head, I'm thinking, okay, he's going to throw him off the roof or slam his head into the brick wall.
Nope.
He partially did that, but he didn't do it in the way I was hoping. After that, you would think it's game over. But Shi-young said, this ain't over until one of us is dead.
Oh, say that.
A demon like Seong-je has no problem with that. Shi-young gets the idea that, hey, since I got a big ass brain, let me go ahead and use it, and bashes his head in Seong-je's foot. Hits him with a mean headbutt uppercut, and then finishes off with a brutal headbutt. Put him on a hiatus from the Union, but he will later return and prove why he's the GOAT. Baku went back to the Union to save his father and friends from the gang, But the gang wasn't going for that and wanted to get some dirt on him. Juntae, aka Juntao, steals a page listing all of their illegal activities and gets caught because the union has the cops on payroll. Everything was going fine, but they somehow effed around and woke the demon up. Seong beats up members of the union and saves Juntao. I'm like, bruh, ain't no way this man got beat up into character development. But he would later prove me wrong because this guy's a villain through and through. On one hand, he helps Seong with his plans to overthrow Bakjin, and on the other hand, he betrays him. This man said, you know, being a good guy changed me for a second, but then I realized I'm actually a demon. Being a good guy ain't all that.
He cold.
Like I said before, this man is just doing things for the love of the game because once the dust had settled, this man was offered the position to be the head of the union, and he looked Jet Li's evil twin right in the eyes and said, this shit sounds boring as hell. I want to have some fun. And we never seen him again. The actor that plays Seong-je did a phenomenal job with the character that I would actually think he was crazy in real life. Judging from what I hear, this guy plays a psychopath in all of his roles, and that means I got more research to do. I hope in season 3 we get more of his character because he was definitely the standout character of the show that resonated with so much aura on the screen that he made every second on the show count. If you watched Weak Hero, let me know in the comments, and if you haven't, I highly recommend it because it is absolute peak. But thanks for watching. Leave a like and comment and subscribe for more. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.